welcome you on a day when it is foggy and windy outside. We will take you indoors inside the Cook Center for today's doubleheader. The first of our games, it's the women of the Clarke University Pride and your number 11 ranked MNU Lady Pioneers. The Pioneers coming into this game ranked 20-2 overall, including a perfect 18-0 record in conference play. They are on an active 18-game win streak that has lasted since November 13th. Head coach John Lewis looking to continue to lead them as we get your MNU player introductions. Those are your MNU Lady Pioneers looking to make the win streak 19 games. As for the Clarke Pride, they are trying to turn things around. They are 9-11 overall, 7-9 in conference play. And the key to the game for them is to get Zoe Kennedy going. Zoe Kennedy is their star player, averaging almost 19 points a game, which leads the Hart Conference. So if the Pride have any chance in this one, it's going to be with the help of Zoe Kennedy. The last time these two teams matched up, it was all MNU, 102-52 back on December 14th, but we are underway here in the Cook Center. Zaylee Worth's got it at the top of the key. Throws it all the way into the opposite corner. Worth is driving, gives it up to, that's Cameron Green, can't get it to go. Cameron Green is leading the Lady Pioneers in scoring, averaging 13.3 points a game as that shot won't go. Here come the Pioneers the other way. They get it inside to Cameron Green, and they are going to call a foul. That is on Sydney Morris of the Pride. There's a shot. The mid-range from Aubrey Rogers won't go. And now here comes Macy Kucha the other way for the Clarke University Pride. She drives. It's kicked out. That's a shot from Zoe Kennedy that won't go. And they're going to call a foul. Another foul on Sydney Morris for the Pride. Already 2 fouls for her in the first minute of this contest.
Substitution for Clarke, number 24, Reese Ryan.
And they're going to go ahead and take her out. Adam Hocking, head coach for the Clarke University Pride, deciding it's best to let her rest a little bit, get her head right before checking back into the game. Inside, it's Cameron Green with the left hand and a nice finish to start the scoring in this one. Cameron Green also leading the Pioneers on defense with 22 blocks. She's looking to add a few more of those blocks this afternoon as that ball gets on the ground. Is going to be a jump ball. Aubrey Rogers fell on it. Camera 1. It's the Clarke Pride. At the top of the key, finding Zoe Kennedy off the screen. She drives inside. Still going, gives it up. That's a great pass. And the shot from Reese Ryan is going to go. Inside to Cameron Green. back out into the corner. Grace Carlson giving it off to Keona Schenk, and she puts it up. Keona Schenk, a nice bucket to put the Pioneers back on top. Zoe Kennedy driving in, tries to put it up and is fouled. That one's going to be against Zaylee Worth. And Zoe Kennedy will head to the free throw line. First one is up and good. In pregame warm-ups before this game, the Pride were shooting the lights out of the three ball. And on the season, they are shooting a nice 30.6% from downtown. They'll look to get hot from three-point land here in this one if they have any chance to end the Pioneers' 18-game win streak. And Keona Schenk tries to put that one up, but it is rejected. And MNU will retain possession with 15 seconds on the shot clock. Gets it up to Cameron Green. A kick out. Zaylee Worth driving herself. Tries to put it up and is fouled. And that one is going to be on Reese Ryan. So Zaylee Worth will go to the free throw line to shoot a couple free throws. Pure from the first one. Zaylee Worth, just a freshman. She has been really doing her role recently. Recently named the Hart Conference Athlete of the Week, averaging 9 points a game this season, and doing all that as a freshman as the Pioneers force a turnover. A little miscommunication from the Pride. So here come the Pioneers the other way. Finding Cameron Green. Feeds it into Zaylee Worth inside, kicks it back out, and they say Zaylee Worth got some happy feet. Took too many steps, and unforced turnovers from both the Pride and the Pioneers on back-to-back possessions. Driving inside, it's Kucha. Inside, Reese Ryan with another nice bucket. And she has been the main source of buckets for the Pride so far in this one as they have an early 6-5 lead. Keona Schenk backing down her defender with a nice finish. Keona Schenk. 2 early buckets in the paint for her. It's looking like the Lady Pioneers want to out-physical the Pride in this one. But Reese Ryan has something to say about that. Tries to throw up a layup, but that won't go. Pioneers coming the other way. Aubrey Rogers puts up a shot and is fouled. And that one is going to be on Zoe Kennedy, trying to plead her case. It's unsuccessful. And Aubrey Rogers will head to the charity stripe. Rogers sinks the first one. And she goes 2 for 2, and the Pioneers have their largest lead of the game at 9-6. Zoe Kennedy trying to get herself going. She is fouled and will head to the free throw line once again. Zoe Kennedy, an excellent free throw shooter. shooting 85% so far this season. And is pure on the first one. Two for two from Zoe Kennedy as the Pride are back within one. Gets it inside, back out to Keona Schenk. That three ball won't go. Nice rebound from Reese Ryan for the Pride. Here they come the other way. Oh, nice little fake screen. Zoe Kennedy's got it inside. It's kicked back around. That shot will not go. Josie Potts tried her luck. And they say it last touched Reese Ryan. And it'll be MNU basketball. A couple more subs for the Pioneers. As right now, it is Mackenzie Manthe with the ball, and she lost it. Lost the handle there. It's going to be Pride basketball with 5:13 to go here in quarter number one. And that one is going to be an offensive foul on the Pride. Reese Ryan now with 2 fouls as well. So early foul trouble here for the Pride. Sydney Morris and Reese Ryan both with 2 fouls. Grace Carlson going to give it up inside. That's a great pass in there to Mackenzie Manthe. Audrey Rogers with a great assist right there. And the Pioneers are back up by 3. Inside, Zoe Kennedy. Nice move and finish from Zoe Kennedy. Already 6 points for her early in this one. Grace Carlson tries to get that one to go. It is blocked. Blocked by Macy Kucha. Now the Pride have numbers going the other way, and that ball is stripped. Grace Carlson gets it back after having her own shot blocked. Here come the Pioneers the other way. Aubrey Rogers can't get it to go. There's Grace Carlson putting it up and getting fouled. And after that hectic sequence, the Pioneers will have a couple of free throws.
That's her first. Grace Carlson at the line will be shooting 2.
Knocks down the first one. Grace Carlson is 75% from the free throw line so far this season. As she goes 1 for 2 this time. And they're going to say it last touched the Pride on that one. So MNU will get another possession here after the missed free throw. Gets it up to Cameron Green. Inside, Zaylee Worth. Charging in, but can't get the shot to go. And it'll stay here. Again goes out of bounds on Clarke. Pioneer basketball. 20 seconds on the shot clock. Inside, nice feed. Keona Stank with a nice bucket right there. She's got 6 points here in quarter number one. Clarke not moving a ton off the ball. There's a shot, a mid-ranger from Macy Kukta is going to fall. Pioneers 14, Pride 12. 3.5 to go in quarter number one. Aubrey Rogers' 3-ball won't go. And a nice rebound by Audrey Peck for the Pride. And Macy Kutka gets another one to go. Back-to-back buckets for her, and we are all knotted up. Zaylee Worth inside and one. Zaylee Worth with a strong finish to earn herself a chance at a three-point play. Can't complete the three-point play, and here come the Pride the other way. Here's a three ball. That one's going to go. A nice three ball from Haley Walters. And Keona Shank can't get that one to go, but she's able to get the ball back. Grace Carlson feels the pressure behind her. Gives it up to Cameron Green, who drives inside. A nice layup with both hands for Cameron Green. Back and forth battle here in quarter number one. Zoe Kennedy trying to do it all herself. She finds a nice pass, but Camden Kay can't get the shot to go. Pioneers with the rebound. Zaylee Worth driving. A kick out to Green. That one's stripped away. Haley Walters matched up against Zaylee Worth. Gets it back to Kennedy. And we've got a foul on Grace Carlson here for the Pioneers. Only their third foul so far here in quarter number one. Pioneers have been playing a pretty clean game so far. Meanwhile, the Pride already have 5 fouls that they have committed. They're going to have to watch out for the bonus. Haley Walters inside, a nice pass. They're going to call it on the floor, although she put up a nice shot. Unfortunately for her, it won't count. So the Pride will get the reset shot clock. And referees confirm that foul was on the floor. And there's another reach-in foul by the Pioneers. As soon as I say something about MNU playing a nice, clean game, back-to-back fouls send the Pride to the free throw line. Grace Carlson checking in for MNU as Macy Kutka is going to the line. Two for two. Macy with 6 points here in quarter number one, and Clarke has a 19-18 lead. All the way into the corner. That shot from Grace Carlson won't go. Here come the Pride the other way. Almost losing the handle there. Able to pass it out to Walters. Driving. Thrown around. There's a shot. Can't get it to go, but an offensive rebound for Audrey Peck. Now Zoe Kennedy trying to put that one up. She is fouled and will head to the free throw line. Zoe Kennedy has not been subbed out for the Pride in this game. And for good reason. 6 points with a chance to add on here for the Pride. Zoe Kennedy is a do-it-all type of player, leading her team in three-point percentage, free throw percentage. Second on her team in rebounds per game. First on her team in blocks, an offensive and defensive weapon as Grace Carlson tries a three, and that's good. Grace Carlson has tied up this game for the Lady Pioneers. Seven-second differential between shot clock and game clock. So MNU's likely going to get another chance at a possession. It's Kennedy in the corner for three, too strong. Zaylee Worth, a nice rebound. And the Pioneers will have one more possession before the end of the first quarter. Zaylee Worth driving and is fouled. That one's going to be against Haley Walters of the Pride, and Zaylee Worth will head to the free throw line. Zaylee Worth 2 for 2 from the free throw line. And the Pride will have 7 more seconds to try to put up one more shot before the end of quarter number 1. Pioneers 23, Pride 21. Here she almost loses the handle. That shot from Macy Kuta won't go. And that'll be the end of quarter number 1. It's the Pioneers hanging on to a 2-point lead, 23-21. We would like to give a special thanks to all of our game day sponsors here at MNU. Olathe Ford, Chick-fil-A, Wallentine Injury Law, remember, you need Jerry, and Markway Haworth Gardner Dentists, College Church of the Nazarene, and the Olathe Chamber of Commerce. A very even back and forth first quarter of basketball here, as the fans who have showed up for the Pioneers on this Fan Zone Saturday are being treated to a pretty good basketball game. Zoe Kennedy is leading the Clarke Pride with 8 points in the first quarter. Meanwhile, it's Kiona Shank for the Pioneers with 6 points of her own. Zaylee Worth has also gotten herself a lot of buckets. A very physical first quarter of basketball. Both teams with over 5 fouls, putting them in the bonus. The refs are showing that they want to play a clean game this afternoon here in game 1 of this doubleheader. The second game will tip off at 2 o'clock between the men's squads of the Clarke Pride and the MNU Pioneers. Here's Kiona Shank, has herself a nice first quarter. Kicks it out. And there's a nice shot from Trinity McDowell. Pioneers with their largest lead of the game, 25-21. Tries to get it through, but that pass is going to be deflected by Mary Lukert. They try to feed it into her, and that ball is taken away. Macy Kukta has been all over the floor for the Pride, helping out Zoe Kennedy as much as she can. That's a nice pass inside, and one. Sydney Morris getting the bucket to fall. The and one is no good. Trinity McDowell with the board for the Pioneers. Keona Schenk asking for a screen. She's going to get it. She drives inside and gets the bucket to go. Keona with a nice bucket there. She's got 8 points here in half number one. And that pass will eventually find Macy Kukta, but the ref says she was out of bounds, and that'll be a turnover by the Pride. Aubrey Rogers leading the Pioneer offense as the point guard. Finding Trinity McDowell. She'll try a three. Rattles in and out. And rebound is poked around for a bit, but finally it'll be Josie Potts to get her hands on it. Here's Josie Potts with a three. Just short. Trinity McDowell with the rebound for the Pioneers. And that's an offensive foul on the Pioneers. It looks like they're going to get Mackenzie Mantha on that one. The refs are making sure both teams playing a nice, clean game. Zoe Kennedy with the ball at the block. And it's going to be a 3-second violation and another turnover from the Pride. Trinity McDowell. Driving inside, just throws it up, wanted a foul, can't get it, but there's Mackenzie Manthe with an offensive rebound and a putback. And just like that, MNU has a 6-point lead. Zoe Kennedy driving with the left side and gets a nice finish right there from Zoe Kennedy. Already double digits for her. Aubrey Rogers with a nice pass to Manthe. She can't get it to go, but she gets her own rebound. There's Mary Luker with a three ball. Second chance points for the Pioneers right there as they take a 7-point lead. Here's Sydney Morris with a nice shot right there to put Clarke back within 5. Trinity McDowell at the top of the key, finding Aubrey Rogers. That one won't go. Pride able to get the ball back. Here they come the other way. Inside. Sydney Morris won't put up the shot. Inside, there's a nice move. Trying to feed it back into Morris. And they're going to call a jump ball. So we will stay on this end as the possession arrow is facing the Pride. A few substitutions here from both sides. Camden Kay checking in for the Pride. They try to feed the ball into Zoe Kennedy. She's going to get it. Driving in, a kick out. Here's a shot, and that's going to go. Josie Potts with a three ball. Here's Mary Lukert inside. Gets it backed out. Back to Mary Lukert. She hits another three. 2 for 2. Mary Lukert from 3 here in half number one. to drive. It's going to get deflected, and we will stay on this end. Last touch by the Pioneers. Inside, that one. Unable to get that one to go from Reese Ryan. There's a nice pass all the way up to Cameron Green, but she can't finish the layup. Now here come the Pride the other way. Oh, a nice pass right there to Reese Ryan, and that layup won't go. Some great looks from both teams, but nothing's falling. There's Mary Lukert, and they're going to call a charge on her. Fast break after fast break. It is still a 5-point game here in half number one. 4.5 minutes to go before the break. Zoe Kennedy matched up with Grace Carlson. And Cameron Green is able to get her hands in there, force a jump ball, and it will be Pioneer basketball. Finding Zaylee Worth. She kicks it back out to Lukert. Another three from Mary Lukert. And Adam Hawking has chosen to call a timeout for the Pride, trying to stop this run. Pioneers 38, Clarke 30. High fly ball, deep to left field. Gone! Victor Sanchez Ramos wins it for the Pirates.
You have got to be kidding me with this guy. Sends Park to Nationals.
Top of the screen, a little bit of a head start. Now throw over the middle, man wide open.
Welcome back to the Cook Center. Pioneers 38, Pride 30. If you just missed it or you're just tuning in, Mary Lukert is heating up for the Pioneers, but there's a nice shot from Camden Kay for the Pride. Her first bucket of the afternoon. Here's Zaylee Worth throwing it all the way to Kayana Stenk. Inside. The finish, gets it to go. Kayana Stank with a nice bucket. She's got 10 points. Zoe Kennedy behind the back dribble, still backing it inside. She gets it stripped, and we're going to go the other way. Nice defense from the Lady Pioneers. Here come the Pioneers the other way. Grace Carlson leading the offense. They find Cameron Green. She kicks it to Grace Carlson in the corner. Back out to Stenk. Finding Zaylee Worth inside. She will put one up and is fouled. That one's going to go against Reese Ryan of the Pride, and she already has 3 fouls in half number 1. Worth knocks down the first one. She is 5 for 6 from the free throw line this afternoon. And MNU has a double-digit lead for the first time, 42-32. The Pride able to break the full court press. Macy Kukta with the ball. She's able to give it off to Haley Walters. Inside to Sydney Morris. It's stripped. She gets it back. That shot won't go. Zaylee Worth with the rebound. She throws it all the way up to Cameron Green, and she gets her shot blocked by Sydney Morris. Sydney Morris jumped early, but she's able to still get a hand on the block. That ball is tipped up. Sydney Morris able to get it for the Pride. Zoe Kennedy on the inside. She is fouled. Pioneer bench does not agree with that call. But Zoe Kennedy. And, it looks like they're going to change the call. It's going to be a jump ball. Clarke will still retain possession, though. Owens back out, and Josie Potts was out of bounds when she caught that basketball. It's another turnover from the Pride. Lots of turnovers from both sides here in this first half, which is a result of really strong defense, but there's some stronger offense from Kiana Stank. Already a dozen points in half number 1 for her, leading the Lady Pioneers. Zoe Kennedy finds the ball, but they're going to call a 3-second violation on Sydney Morris. Another turnover here for the Pride. Cameron Green throwing it back out. Here's Zaylee Worth charging on Zoe Kennedy. Can't get the shot to fall. Good defense from Zoe Kennedy. Results in another Pride possession. Nice shot fake. Still driving, but Haley Walters can't get it to finish. Aubrey Rogers with the mid-range jumper. It won't go. Rebound, Clarke. Here's Haley Walters. Kicking it back out to Potts. Finding Zoe Kennedy. A logo 3-ball won't go. Trying her best with that one. And there's a nice pass inside. Taking a dribble. Worth to Stank for 2. Pioneers up by 14. Just a half-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Finding Morris inside. She is fouled by Cameron Green and will head to the free throw line. Here's Sydney Morris shooting 2. The first one is good. Sydney Morris 1 for 2 from the free throw line there. 10 seconds left in half number 1. Kayana Stank gives it to Aubrey Rogers. The three. Got it! Aubrey Rogers as time expires in half number 1. A 3-ball from Aubrey Rogers. And MNU has a 16-point lead.
You need Jerry.
You said in Jerry law?
Injury law.
In Jerry law.
Injury?
You need Jerry. In Jerry law.
You need Jerry.
You said in Jerry law?
Injury law.
In Jerry law.
Injury?
You need Jerry. In Jerry law.
High fly ball, deep to left field. Gone! Victor Sanchez Ramos wins it for the Pirates.
You have got to be kidding me with this guy. Sends Park to nationals.
Top of the screen, gets a little bit of a head start. Now throw over the middle, man wide open. And off to the races are the Pioneers. And nobody's going to catch them. 10-5 touchdown Pioneers. Quick strike offense. Able to come up with a huge chunk of yards.
There on the right wing for the Cumberlands. A bicycle kick. Cornish! What a start for the Statesman! The best goal I have ever seen on the Dross field, and it's in the biggest game I've ever watched on the Dross field.
High fly ball, deep to left field. Gone! Victor Sanchez Ramos wins it for the Pirates.
You have got to be kidding me with this guy. Sends Park to nationals.
Top of the screen, gets a little bit of a head start. Now throw over the middle, man wide open. And off to the races are the Pioneers. And nobody's going to catch them. 10-5, touchdown Pioneers. Quick strike offense. Able to come up with a huge chunk of yards.
There on the right wing for the Cumberlands. A bicycle kick. Cornish! What a start for the Statesmen! The best goal I have ever seen on the Dross field, and it's in the biggest game I've ever watched on the Dross field.
Jerry, you need Jerry.
You said in Jerry law?
Injury law.
In Jerry law.
Injury.
You need Jerry. In Jerry law.
Welcome back to the Cook Center here in Olathe, Kansas, where the MNU Pioneers and the Clarke Pride are treating us to a really nice game. So far, it's the Pioneers on top 49-33. Some stories of the half number one for the Pioneers. It's been Kiana Skenk leading the scoring with 14 points. She is playing herself an amazing basketball game here in half number one. And Zaylee Worth has also been doing really well for the Pioneers. She's got 7. As for the Clarke Pride, we told you before the game that the key was going to be all about Zoe Kennedy. Can she get hot? Will she score a lot? So far, she's been playing a pretty nice first half, scoring 10 points in half number one. She's been creating plays, and if the Pride are wanting to get back in this one, she is going to have to lead the charge. As we get you set for half number two, we would like to thank Olathe Eye Care for sponsoring the Good Vision Play of the Game. We would also like to thank Picklemans for sponsoring the Player of the Game award, which will be announced at the end of the fourth quarter. And we would like to thank Wayne Jenner of Keller Williams for his support of MNU Athletics and the Champions of Character Award to our student athletes. Pioneers to start with the ball in half number two. It's Grace Carlson at the top of the key. She'll feed it to Kiana Skenk, who will pass it up to Cameron Green, and she is fouled, so she will head to the free throw line.
That's her second first team foul. Cameron Green at the line, shooting 2.
Gets the first one to go. One for two from the line for Cameron Green, as MNU has put up a solid 50 points so far here in this one. Josie Potts thought about shooting a three. She'll drive instead, kicks it out, and there's a nice three ball from Macy Kutta. That's a mouthful, Macy Kutta. She makes the three-pointer to make this a 14-point game. Here come the Pioneers the other way. Kiana Skenk almost lost it. She'll pass it to Zaylee Worth, who puts up the easy layup. Nice feed into a nice finish. Great ball movement from MNU. Feeds it inside. Josie Potts trying to direct traffic. She'll find Kennedy. She'll drive with her left hand. A kick out to Potts for three. She gets it to go. Three ball from Josie Potts. And the Clarke Pride, we said they were shooting really nice from three-point land. 30.6% coming into this one on the season. There's Kiana Skenk. Another bucket for her, 16 points already. She averages 13 points a game coming into this season. She's already eclipsed that here in this one. And there's a pass into Cameron Green. Can't get it to go. It's blocked. She tries again. That one won't fall. Zaylee Worth with the rebound. Kicks it back to Cameron Green, and she is fouled. Zoe Kennedy getting called with her second foul there.
Cameron Green at the line, shooting 2.
Sinks the first one. Cameron Green, 2 for 2 from the charity stripe, and MNU's lead is extended back to 17. Here come the Pride the other way. Zoe Kennedy's got it at the top of the key, matched up against Skank. She'll kick it out to Potts, who will find Kuta. Can't get the 3-ball to go. There's Aubrey Rogers. Getting it inside to Zaylee Worth, who can't get it to finish. Cameron Green finds herself with the ball. Aubrey Rogers now driving. It's poked to Green. Back out to Grace Carlson. 3-ball is short. And it's going to say that no one touched that one off the shot, so it'll be Pride basketball. Here's Josie Potts in the corner. Gets it inside to Cindy Morris, who puts up the and one. A nice finish there.
And she's fouled by number 11, Aubrey Rogers. That's her third personal, first team foul.
Sydney Morris can't finish the three-point play. Rebound by Trinity McDowell. Here comes Kayana Skank the other way. A nice move in the post for Kayana Skank. Boy, is she heating up. 18 points for Skank. And it looks like they're going to call a foul. It's going to be on Skank.
Second team foul. Back in Clarke, number 24, Reese Ryan.
So Clarke will inbound it from the sideline. Mackenzie Manthe will check in for Cameron Green for the Pioneers. Taking a while to get this one set up. They're going to change the spot. And finally, we're going to play some basketball again. Here's Zoe Kennedy, matched up against Skank. She tries to put it up, won't go, but it looks like Skank is going to get called for the foul. So Zoe Kennedy will head to the free throw line once again. She found herself shooting a lot of free throws in half number one.
Zoe Kennedy at the line shooting 2.
First one is good. Second one will not fall. She goes 1 for 2 from the free throw line. MNU with the board. Tries to throw it inside to Manthe, but it is taken away by Reese Ryan. Kicks it out to Potts. Her 3-ball is good. Josie Potts. A nice shot from downtown to cut the lead down to 13. Mackenzie Manthe kicks it out to McDowell. She'll try a 3. It won't go. Rebound, Kuta. Nice shot fake. Into the corner. Back into the corner. That 3-ball from Walters will not fall. And MNU's got the rebound. And it looks like they're going to slow down the game here. Not trying to take advantage of the fast break. A kick out, and they're going to call a foul on MNU, and we're going to go the other way. That one's going to be on Mackenzie Manthe. Not completely sure what they got her for. But either way, it'll be Pride basketball as MNU will enforce a full court press. Here they come. Kick back out to Walters. Walters has it again. Matched up against Carlson. She'll drive, but can't get the finish. Here come the Pioneers the other way. Grace Carlson leading the charge. They kick it back out to Zaylee Worth. She will drive. Back out. And there's Mary Lukert again. It's her fourth three-pointer of the game. And MNU is going to call a timeout. 4:32 to go in quarter number 3.
You need Jerry.
You said in Jerry law?
Injury law.
In Jerry law.
Injury.
You need Jerry. In Jerry law.
You need Jerry.
Welcome back to Olathe, Kansas, here in the Cook Center. Pioneers with a 16-point lead with 4:32 to go in quarter number 3. Mary Lukert for the Pioneers just hit her fourth three-pointer of the game right before that timeout. She is 4 for 4 from downtown. The hot hand for the Lady Pioneers. And that shot is going to go. That's Beatrice Atienza. She has checked in for the first time in this game and quickly makes herself known. Zaylee Worth tries to feed it inside, but they're going to call a foul on Atienza. Too much pushing and shoving there. As Josie Potts will check in for Haley Walters for the Pride. Looks like the Pride are now in zone defense, a 2-3 setup. Forcing MNU to shoot the three ball, but they probably don't want to do that if Mary Lukert is out on the floor. She gets the ball, kicks to Grace Carlson. That three-pointer won't go. Nice rebound from McDowell, and she's going to get fouled and rewarded with 2 free throws. First free throw, can't quite get it to go there. Trinity McDowell, a pretty good free throw shooter, 74% on the season. 1 for 2 from the line. MNU 62, Clarke 47. Zoe Kennedy still out there for the Pride. I don't think she's checked out. She'll try a three-pointer that won't go. On the season, she's a very good three-point shooter at 37%. But so far in this one, she has not connected. Lukert to swing it out to Carlson, finding Worth. Inside to Cameron Green. Excellent ball movement to manage their way through the zone defense and find themselves with an easy bucket. Here's a shot from Audrey Peck. It's way short. And that ball is still on the floor. They say it got deflected, and the Pride will end up with the ball. Here's Josie Potts charging in. She tries to pass it, but Atienza wasn't ready for it. It's going to be a turnover for the Pride. Trinity McDowell has it at the top of the key, matched up against Zoe Kennedy. They find Zaylee Worth trying to push in, and it looks like they're going to call a foul on the floor. That's going to be on Camden Kay.
Foul number 12, Camden Kay. That's her first, 5th team foul.
And with 5 team fouls, that will put MNU in the bonus, and that will send Zaylee Worth to the free throw line. First one is good. One for 2 for Zaylee Worth. She's got 10 points in this one. The third Pioneer in double digits so far in this game. Inside feed to Cindy Morris. She gets the bucket to go with the and one. Sydney Morris showing her strength off in the post.
That's her third personal.
And this will be her second and one attempt of the game. She gets this free throw to go. And it is now a 15-point game. MNU 65, Clarke 50. Mackenzie Manthe just checked into the game. She'll pass it off to Zaylee Worth. It goes back inside to Manthe. The kick back out to Mary Lukert, the three-point specialist so far in this one. Zaylee Worth, her pass just had a bit too much strength, but they get it to Manthe. She'll try a shot. It won't go. Rebound by Kutta. This one's in. There's a mid-range jumper right there for Camden Kay. It'll fall. And
30-second timeout, Clarke.
it looks like Clarke will use a 30-second timeout. We'll be right back after this short break. Welcome back to Olathe, Kansas, here in the Cook Center at Mid-America Nazarene University. It's the Pioneers with a 13-point lead with under 2 minutes to go here in quarter number 3. Here's Zaylee Worth charging in, puts it up with the left hand, and it's going to go. Left-handed over her head. Doesn't matter. Zaylee Worth still able to get the bucket to go, as she's got a dozen points in this one. Macy Kutka just a little bit too strong on that mid-range jumper. Rebound MNU. Grace Carlson gets a screen. Passes it to McDowell. She gets a screen. She'll charge in, try to put that one up, but she is fouled. That is another foul on Sydney Morris. That's her third foul of this game.
That's her third personal.
If you remember, Sydney Morris had 2 fouls within the first minute of this game. Had to be taken out for most of the first half, but she is back here in third quarter action. McDowell sinks the first free throw. Sinks them both. 69-52, Pioneers with the advantage. Kuta loses the handle. It's Zaylee Worth getting possession for the Pioneers. 6-second differential between shot clock and game clock. It looks like the Pioneers are going to slow it down and try to limit Clarke's ability to get a bucket on their last possession. Here's a three-pointer. Mackenzie Manthe, it won't go. Out of bounds, and no one touched it after the shot, so it'll be Clarke basketball with 8.7 seconds left to go. Full court press. Macy Kuta driving it up, 5 seconds. She's driving all the way to the hoop. A kick out to the corner. That one got way too much on it.
Left field. Gone! Victor Sanchez Ramos wins it for the Pirates.
You have got to be kidding me with this guy. Sends Park to nationals.
Top of the screen. Gets a little bit of a head start. Now throw over the middle, man wide open. And off to the races are the Pioneers. And nobody's going to catch them. 10-5 touchdown Pioneers. Quick strike offense. Able to come up with a huge chunk of yards.
There on the right wing for the Cumberlands. A bicycle kick. Cornish! What a start for the Statesmen! The best goal I have ever seen on the Dross field, and it's in the biggest game I've ever watched on the Dross field.
Welcome back. Fourth quarter action here in the Cook Center. Pioneers 69, Pride 52. As we've got a foul on the floor on Mary Lukert, who has been the three-point specialist. 12 points for her, all 12 of them coming from beyond the arc. Zoe Kennedy for the Pride. She's their leading scorer, the leading scorer in all the Hart Conference coming into this game. She's got 11 so far in this one. Inside to Cameron Green. She puts it up with the left hand and is fouled. Cameron Green will head to the free throw line.
Fouls number 2, Audrey Peck. That's her second personal. First team foul. Cameron Green is line shooting 2.
First shot from Cameron Green is good. Last time these two teams matched up, it was all MNU with a 102-52 win back on December 14th. This game, it's been a little bit closer, but MNU is still in full control, up 19 in the fourth quarter. If the Pride want any chance of coming back into this game, they need to take it one possession at a time. They can't give up possessions like that. Here comes Kayana Skenk the other way, gives it to Zaylee Worth, and she puts it up. A nice finish right there. Kayana Skenk with the pretty assist, and Zaylee Worth with the tough finish. They get it inside to Audrey Peck. Makes a nice post move, puts it up with the left hand. And that is her first points of the ball game. They'll find Zaylee Worth on the post, matched up against Kennedy. And she can't get that one to fall, but she gets her own rebound. Passes it up to Aubrey Rogers. Now here's Cameron Green at the top of the key. Gives it to Kayana Skenk, who gives it back to Green, who's able to get the nice finish. Cameron Green. She's got 13 points in this one. Pioneers now up 21, and they force another turnover there. Cameron Green able to get her hand on that pass. Green finishing. She'll try again, and another bucket for Cameron Green. She is heating up when it matters most. 15 for Green. Here's a 3-ball from Walters. That one's not going to go. Rebound, Cameron Green. She passes it to Aubrey Rogers, who gets it inside to Skenk. And that ball is stripped away by Macy Kuta. Kuta all the way down the end of the floor. Shot won't go. And the pass, trying to force it in to Zaylee Worth. It's not going to work. Pride with the ball yet again. Zoe Kennedy matched up inside. Tries the shot. The step back won't go, but Audrey Peck with a nice rebound and a putback. That ball is going to go. And head coach Adam Hawking wants a timeout for Clarke. MNU up 21 in the fourth quarter.
You need Jerry.
You said in Jerry law?
Injury law.
In Jerry law.
Injury.
You need Jerry. In Jerry law.
Welcome back, MNU 77, Clarke 56. As we are closing in on the finish to game one of this doubleheader, the men's teams from both of these schools will be facing off at 2 p.m. You don't want to go anywhere. You don't want to miss that matchup. The men of MNU Pioneers are on a 5-game win streak of their own, so a couple of nice win streaks from the men's and women's MNU basketball teams here on the first day of February. Oh, a long pass trying to get it to Zaylee Worth. And they're going to say she last touched it. It'll be Pride basketball. The key to the game for the Pioneers was to stop Zoe Kennedy, and they almost brought her to a complete halt in quarter number 3. Only 1 point for her. She gets a nice pass, though, there to Sydney Morris, who puts that one up. Zoe Kennedy, when she's unable to get buckets herself, she is able to find teammates who will put them up. And there is a foul. It's going to be on Macy Kuta.
That's her second team foul.
They find Aubrey Rogers. Kicks it out. Cameron Green getting it inside to Zaylee Worth. Back to Rogers for 3. Rattles in. Aubrey Rogers with the corner 3. 8 points for the MNU point guard in this one. There's another pass into Sydney Morris. Back-to-back possessions for the Pride end in buckets from Sydney Morris. Pride are still full court pressing, and again, they're going to get a foul called on them. That one's going to be on Haley Walters.
That's her third personal, third team foul.
No players for either team have 4 fouls in this game. They're doing a nice job of staying out of foul trouble, allowing everyone to finish off this really fun basketball game here this afternoon. Inside Zaylee Worth, no one's on her. The wide open layup, she can't get it to go, but she gets her own rebounds and kicks it back out to Grace Carlson. She does a nice job even when she couldn't put up the bucket herself to get it to a teammate, as Rogers will try a 3, it won't go. And finally, the ball winds up in the hands of Zoe Kennedy. Nice move off the screen. Passes out to Kuta. Gives it to Potts for three. She leaves it short. Rebound by Kayana Skank. She drives it all the way herself and is fouled on her way to the rim. She will shoot two.
Fouls number 30, Zoe Kennedy. That's her fourth personal. Fourth team foul. Check into Clarke, number 31, Beatrice Atienza. Yana Skank at the line, shooting two.
Kayana Skank gets the first one to go. 75% free throw shooter. She is having herself a game this afternoon. 20 points now for Kayana Skank, leading MNU in scoring, and she is definitely one of the main reasons they have a 22-point lead right now. She's matched up against Zoe Kennedy, who gets the ball back, driving in. Good defense from Skank. Zoe Kennedy has to put up a tough shot, and she won't get it to fall. Skank able to pull that one away. Passes it into the corner for Rogers, now to McDowell, and now Cameron Green has it. Here's Rogers with another three. Gets it to go! Aubrey Rogers. 2 3-pointers here in the fourth quarter. And MNU is starting to make this one look ugly. Another nice finish from Sydney Morris. Heating up late in this game. She's got 16 points. But unfortunately for the Pride, it's going to be too little too late in this one. Here's Kayana Skank into the corner for Rogers. Another three! Aubrey Rogers, 3 3-pointers here in corner number 4. Dagger after dagger. Josie Potts able to put that one in off the glass. And that ball is going to get taken away. Josie Potts has it again. She drives, gives it to Atienza. And that is a miscommunication. There's Skank hustling down to get the ball. Didn't want to wait for the backcourt violation. That feed into Green. She can't get the shot to fall. Rebounded by the Pride. Zoe Kennedy. She puts up a three. Won't get it to fall. But Kuta able to end up with the ball. It's back out to Josie Potts, and she puts up a nice mid-range jumper. And it looks like they're going to make some substitutions here. And Clarke has called a timeout. We'll be right back after this short break.
You need Jerry.
You said in Jerry law?
Injury law.
In Jerry law.
Injury.
You need Jerry. In Jerry law.
Jerry. You need Jerry.
You said in.
Welcome back to Olathe, Kansas. Here at Mid-America Nazarene University, just 3 minutes to go in this women's matchup between the 11th ranked MNU Pioneers and the Clarke Pride. MNU in this one has shown why they are ranked 11 in the country. It's been a dominant game. They've really distanced themselves in the second quarter, as that one is going to be a foul. Bodie Cox draws the foul. She checks into the game for the first time.
That's her fourth personal. Fifth team foul. Bodie Cox at the line, shooting two.
And Jaslyn King has also checked into the game for the Pioneers for the first time this afternoon. Bodie can't get the first one to go. but she's able to rattle in the second one, 89-66. It's all Pioneers here in this one. Nice move, a kick out into the corner, and it is taken away. Jaslyn King able to get that one. Finding Mary Lukert, who's able to get it inside to Cox. Can't get that one to go. And that one is gonna go. Reese Ryan with a nice and one bucket right there.
That's her first. Second team foul.
Gets the and one to fall, 89-69. Just over 2 minutes to go in this one as that pass is thrown away. We would like to thank Olathe Eye Care for sponsoring the Good Vision play of the game. We'd like to thank Wayne Jenner of Keller Williams for his support of MNU athletics and the Champions of Character Award to our student athletes. And we would like to thank Picklemans for sponsoring the player of the game, which this afternoon will go to Kiana Skank. She was all over the floor, getting herself 20 points, creating assists, playing great defense in shutting down Clarke's star player Zoe Kennedy. Kiana Skank has earned herself this afternoon's Picklemans player of the game. And it looks like they're going to call a moving screen on number 0. That's India Bird. That is her first time checking into this game as well. So a couple of new faces getting some playing time here for the Lady Pioneers in the closing seconds. There's a bank shot from Anisha Vondenkamp. That one won't go. She's checked in for the first time as well. And Reese Ryan will put it back. She's fouled, and she will get to shoot a couple of free throws. First one is good, 89-70 with 1:24 to go. Clarke definitely put up a fight through and through in this matchup, but in the end, it was the MNU Pioneers out-physicaling the Pride. They got way more rebounds, a lot of second chance points. Really great job from the Pioneers. There's a three-pointer from Atienza, and that one's going to go for the Pride. 89-73. The final minute here in this one. And it looks like they're going to call a foul on Vondenkamp right there. And now Bella Perez is going to get to check in for the Pioneers. This is just the 4th game that she has played in so far this year. And MNU in the bonus. So King will head to the line to shoot 2. She can't get the first one to fall. Oh for 2 from the free throw line. But it's too late in this one for the Pride. Those missed free throws won't matter too much at the end of the day. And they're going to call a foul. It's going to be an offensive foul on Camden Kay. So at the end of this one, MNU will move to 21-2 overall on the season. They will extend their win streak to 19 games, which is truly impressive. A perfect 19-0 record in conference play. As Barbara McLinn was driving there for the Pioneers, she gets it stripped away, and it will remain MNU basketball. And there's a shot from Bodie Cox. She is fouled aggressively right there. It's going to be against Reese Ryan. So Bodie Cox will head back to the free throw line. Gets that one to fall. 90 points now for the MNU Pioneers. They had a great afternoon. Really in full control of this game. As Anisha Vondenkamp will put in one more bucket. And that will close out this game. Your final score, MNU 90 and Clarke 75. A great game for MNU. Head coach John Lewis sure is impressed as his squad has now won 19 games in a row. As for Clarke, they will fall to 9-12 on the season, 7-10 in conference play. As we will finish up here from the Cook Center. Be sure to come back here at 2 o'clock for the men's game between the Pioneers and the Pride. It should be a really good matchup as well, just as this one has been. We'd like to thank you so much for tuning in on the Heart of America Conference Network and YouTube. I'm Matthew Omenson signing off from Olathe, Kansas.